These are the Magna Pliers by Gerber. Fishing pliers have been around for a really long time in one form or another. When we set out to design our pliers, we decided that ergonomics were a real opportunity for us to make a difference for anglers. A lot of pliers on the market deal with ergonomic matters through the use of a rubber overmold on the aluminum. Well, that's nice for a little bit, until it sits in the sun for a while and winds up going to hell from UV exposure. Because we decided against any sort of rubber overmold, it was up to us to optimize the shape of the handles so that your hand would actually interface them and engage them positively. I learned from my days as a motorcycle mechanic and a motorcycle rider, if you set up a brake to engage a little bit farther back towards where your hand is making a fist, you're really taking advantage of the strength of your hand, and that results in a lot more control. The product team decided to use those insights in the design of these pliers to maximize grip and control while your hand is more closed than open. A lot of knives that we do have a finger choil on the grip here. It just gives a place for your finger to rest, more control, better grip. We decided to integrate that into the design of the plier. Getting the hook out of a fish's mouth sometimes is no easy task. Half the battle can sometimes be actually seeing down the fish's mouth to where you're actually working. With these pliers, we've canted the nose of the plier down away from the handle so that it actually removes it from your line of sight while you're removing the hook. Having the maximum amount of grip and control with your pliers can make the difference between botching the job or getting it done right. Most of the aluminum pliers out there are either stamped, extruded, or otherwise simply formed. We wanted to take advantage of hot forging to move the metal exactly where we wanted to for ergonomic purposes and to make the pliers unbelievably strong. A lot of pliers that I've used in the past have trouble getting through braided line. With our carbide cutters, it's no problem. Split shot, crushed it. Because we spring-loaded the pliers and biased them open, we included a plunge lock that's operated by this thumb lever. That means you can close them to stow them and go. Having the ability to close your pliers and keep them closed while they're in your pocket can reduce the likelihood of them going through your pants, poking a hole in your waders, or jabbing you in the leg while you're moving around. When the time does come to replace the jaw tips on your pliers, you'll find that a lot of other companies have placed the fastener heads on the inside of the jaws. It's virtually impossible to get a driver in between the jaw tips without taking the pliers apart, not with Gerber. We moved it to the outside of the jaws to make it a lot easier to deal with. Outboard fasteners make it really simple to replace the jaw tips by being able to access them with your driver without taking the pliers apart. Beyond that, the cutters are actually swappable from the lock side to the free side. You don't have to replace anything, you're just swapping them and you get a brand new cutting edge and a brand new anvil surface. That doubles the life of the cutters. The Magna pliers include a sheath and a lanyard. Because of the multiple tether locations on the pliers, it's easy to put it on right hand, left hand, belt carry, or chest carry. Also what it does is this carabiner here allows you to detach the pliers from your person in case somebody else on the boat or somebody else on the river needs to use them. We designed the Magna plier to be ideally suited to adventure angling situations. Whether you're on a kayak, whether you're hiking, whether you're wading in a river, the Magna pliers are built to last.
Hey everybody, this is Scott Thomas. We're out on the Columbia River today. Caught some salmon this morning. This afternoon we're fishing for sturgeon. But I wanted to show you guys some of our new pliers we've got coming out. This is our Speed Demon Pro pliers. So one of the first things you're going to notice is the handle on these pliers. So we're using the super polymer grip, which is the same material that we use on some of our rods, our Speed Demon Pro rods and our Speed Demon Pro reels. So the other thing I want to tell you is these are stainless steel 420 pliers. They've got a Teflon coating on them. We've got a lot of different features on the jaws themselves. So you can tell right here we've got some carbide cutters. So they're great for cutting braid, mono, even fluorocarbon. We've got a couple other features too. So you see these slots on the side here. That's used for tuning baits. So if you got using some hard baits and you need to make sure they're swimming straight, you can bend the eyelet a little bit. And then we've got some holes on the other side. So if you need to cinch down some knots and you're changing out hooks or changing out baits, you can put the hook right through there, then you can pull to cinch down your knot tight. And then you can see we've also got a nice sheath that comes with it. So this is a molded sheath. We left it open on the bottom so the water's going to drain out. It's not going to retain moisture and eventually rust. And then on the back side, we've got a swivel clip here that you can put on your hip if you want to, and a lanyard also. So some people like to use a lanyard, some people don't. So it depends on the situation and how you like using the product. So go check them out, the new KastKing Speed Demon Pro pliers.
Hi, I'm Messina with Terrain Retractable Outdoor Product, and I'd like to show you the Pro Sheath. Have you ever gone fishing and ended up with your best gear at the bottom of the lake? Pro Sheath is sheath and pliers combo with a built-in retractable tether. First, we'll talk about the fishing pliers. They have an aluminum body that is lightweight and corrosion resistant. Tungsten carbide cutters easily cut braided wire and monoline. The stainless steel jaws are spring-loaded for one-handed use and have a split ring opener and crimps. And the handles are comfort grip. Now for the sheath. It's a molded sheath covered in nylon, and it can clip to a belt with a stainless steel belt clip, or a belt can be threaded through 2 straps. What sets the Pro Sheath apart from the competition is a 36-inch retractable Kevlar tether connecting the pliers to the holster, so they can never be dropped or left behind. Every retractor in a Terrain product is made in the USA at our facility in California, and the Pro Sheath is covered by a lifetime service policy. The Pro Sheath is also available without pliers, making it perfect for securing other large pliers or multi-tools. Secure your gear with Terrain.